Well, well, well. Welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right. You found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of a show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, Pete. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait. There is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go!
Yep. With adorable little eyes that are just blinking. Blink, 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 blink. Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey everyone!
Hey guys, we've got some hiccups. We'll be right with y'all. Having some mild hiccups here.
Hiccup!
Another reason that I need to go fix that. Just saying. That was a sign from the universe.
All right.
All right.
Audio. Yeah, we're working. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Architects of Fate. Here where we are the most tech-savvy and reliable folks on the internet. We always know how to get things working and never have tech problems. Ever. Not on this channel, not tech problems. No.
I also love how Sooth is giving a thumbs up to his video screen, but not the camera.
Okay, so we are the Architects of Fate, and you are the true Architects of Fate, of our fate no less, because you guys get to make things happen on this stream. We are truly interactive. At any time, you could just go ahead and redeem things in the stream, just like Felix was talking about a few minutes ago. But before we get to those redemptions and having you guys completely screw with my well-crafted plans, I would like to introduce the cast and crew for you guys. First, I want to... you can't redeem yourself. You can't redeem yourself. All right.
I was giving an
You just gave a miracle to the NCPD.
I was giving an example of how to do that.
Okay.
That's all.
First off, I always want to introduce and say thank you to the man behind the scenes, our moderator and operator. That would be Nat Tushab. We appreciate you. He can see you, but you can't see him. After that, my cast from the top of the screen down, we have Evney playing as Batty. Why don't you say hello? Tell us a little bit about yourself, about your character.
Hello, everybody. Batty is a Jello aficionado and basically just kind of puts up with everybody because she's part of a team and she's going to treat that team to the best of her abilities and make their lives as easy as possible while also making their social lives not as much fun as they were because she does not like them.
She likes me.
Next.
Except for Jazzy.
Yes.
Jazzy's okay.
Next, we have James playing Ghost Toad.
Hey everyone, how you doing? I am probably a rogue AI in a human body meat suit, and I'm slowly learning from Berenstein Bear books that are fake, and actually got into the internet for the first time last session. So we'll see what happens if I get to do that again.
Sooth, you're just a little far away from the microphone, I think. You came through clearly. We did hear you. It was just a touch quiet. After that, we have the wonderful pair of the foreheads of April playing Jazzy.
Just hands.
Why don't you say hello, tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your character, and maybe turn the camera down just a little bit so that we can see more of your lovely selves. That's the
You know you don't
ticket.
want to see that.
Hey, no more foreheads.
Oh, darn.
That's all I have.
Wait, they're real people? They're real people?
Nah.
They got arms. They got arms
know.
and torsos and craziness.
Four
I thought
foreheads.
they were just Futurama
Forehead.
heads in a jar.
Forehead.
Tell us a little bit about Jazzy.
Oh, I got jazz hands, of course, to distract people and talk and, watch my hands. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Just go, yep, smile and nod. That's all you got to do.
Smile and nod.
Of course, be quiet and listen, but also get more details out of people and just bad. That's all.
Bad to the bone.
That's right.
Speaking of being bad to the bone, we have Bill playing Meatcakes.
Meatcakes.
Say hello. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your character, please.
So Meatcakes is a solo. He's a gunslinger basically. He grew up with the what do they call them? The travelers.
Nomads.
He was a nomad, but then he was his family and all were decimated by somebody, and that he's still trying to figure that out. Maybe Jazz can help him out with that someday. But basically, he's out to make a name for himself now within the city and with this team.
True edge runner right there. All right. So we are playing Cyberpunk Red, if I haven't said that already. Particularly, we are doing the Hope Reborn campaign by R. Talsorian Games. We are in the Devil's Cut chapter, which is a heist. You see, there has been this big, hotshot, cutthroat executive trying to start a new business venture underneath Continental Brands in a liquor investment bank. She went to France once, and she saw how they did it with the wine and just thought it was a great idea. Unfortunately, she decided to get some of those exotic, hard-to-get liquors by stealing, arsoning, and even just outright murdering people to take their liquors because it was cheaper. And they did it to the wrong person. They did it to Harry the Shrimp. They burned down her home! And now she wants revenge by embarrassing this woman so bad the company will never let her manage anything so much as a Choo-Choo station again in the middle of the Badlands in Omaha.
Oops.
So, and doing that at the grand opening gala of the Devil's Cut. So the party right now has been tasked, they got their goals, and they're performing the recon to try to figure out exactly how to achieve that. We've had some plans, we've made some progress, and Ghost Toad has introduced himself to the local security. They're now on friendly terms. And here we are. It is the morning. It is the morning after you got the briefing. So you have today and tomorrow, the whole days. And then the day after that, at 10 p.m., is the heist. So far, you have gotten blueprints for the building. And in an hour or two, you have a meeting with the architect himself, Mr. Morris Jenkins.
Are we still going to try to like get the that meeting moved to the bank?
Right. I needed that persuasion check from you.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And it was a small bribe, but Harry the Shrimp is willing to pay that bribe.
Persuasion, social, right? Not social, no.
I think it's social.
Did you have the same amount I
Yes,
did?
it is. I don't remember. I'll put it in chat.
You have an 11 bonus to persuasion.
Yeah.
I have a 12.
Then by all means.
And bribery, a 12.
Oh, I mean, I have bribery as well. My bribery is at 13. But we're just trying to persuade at the moment.
You persuade, she bribes.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, DC 15, you rolled a 15. All right. He says, so the morning of, you message him, be like, hey, I know we're going to meet in a couple hours. Can we meet at the place? Blah, blah, blah. At first, he is hesitant, but with your crude, sharp, and witty wit, you are able to convince him. Your repartee with him, you are able to convince him that if you're going to invest in something, you need to see what he's
We need
done
to see
most
eyes
recently.
on.
Right.
And he is hesitant and nervous about it, but says that's fine. He can make it happen. And then he gives you the address to his most recent project, which is the Devil's Cut, up in the Upper Marina District.
And just in case that's needed, that's banked now.
So one thing to note as you go up there, Batty has passed the costuming check. But for everybody else going up into this Upper Marina District, you need to kind of look like you belong. This is the fancy people part of town. And NCPD does patrol there. So for whoever is going, you'll need to be in some sort of like casual business wear. And running around with a bunch of weapons visible is not generally the best idea.
Oh yeah, I needed to do a.
Does this mean my outstanding cowboy days are over?
It does not mean that. It just means that if you are going to this meeting, you need a different outfit, which Harry the Shrimp has conveniently bought everybody an outfit of casual business wear.
Oh, okay.
But I will need one person to do a not disguise, a fashion check.
Oh, yeah,
for
the
the party.
wardrobe.
Wardrobe fashion check for the
That
party.
was the White Whale was doing all those.
Oh, that's right. He got like a bonkers 20-something success, didn't he?
26, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do that check for him. What is it?
I think it was his
wardrobe.
roll.
He's got a plus 12 to it. A 2, and he still has a 14. Jeebus. Okay. So the White Whale gets everybody that is going to this meeting, which I assume is all 4 of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Might as well, yeah.
Okay. He gets everybody that's going to this meeting at least not looking like they don't belong.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 9:30. You're supposed to meet him. So the 4 of you, do you take your party van or do you just take public transportation? How do you get up there?
If we want to look like we have money in this area to do this, do we really want to take public transportation?
In Night City, public transportation is exceedingly common.
Okay.
It's much more common than a beat-up 4x4 pickup truck with a camper van.
I was referring more to along the aspect of lifting something.
I mean, you could steal something.
VK says, I'll be right back.
Nobody is going to be surprised.
No.
Nobody is going to be surprised if you walk up to the building.
Okay.
That
Oh,
is,
okay.
I felt like that was a relevant question to ask in that scenario.
unless you're pretending to be like a CEO or something that has a personal driver taking you somewhere, no one is going to be surprised if you walk into the
That's cool.
walk
I
into the
am
place.
rocking that whole eccentric vagabond
Eccentric rich
elitist kind
person.
of, huh? Yeah,
Eccentric rich person.
yeah, like the intentional vagabond kind of look. You know, I obviously, if I'm in this area and I am walking around this ballsy, like I must have money because only people would make that choice would have that kind of money.
All right. So the three non-baddies are in just business casual, which is a basic gray suit sort of thing, mildly tailored to you guys. You definitely don't look like fancy executives, but you kind of blend in. If you are taking any weapons with you, though, I need a conceal object check. Otherwise, you are leaving all of your weapons behind. If you are taking any
Because
weapons,
there's bad. I mean, it's kind of squished, but she's walking around in a friggin' armored purple coat that she intentionally made look not brand new.
All I have on me is going to be my one shot finger.
which is concealed.
Yes, in a glove.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I need to throw a conceal reveal for my.
If
time
you are
balls.
taking weapons with you, yes.
Where's that at?
Oh, awareness. My conceal reveal object is an awareness.
And
rolled
be concealed.
Yeah,
So
I rolled a
pistols can
19.
be concealed if you succeed at it, but larger things not so much. What was your conceal? 19. Okay.
Mostly again, just the cold weapons, Tontos, and
Your Tontos you can conceal pretty well. You're pretty confident in getting the Tontos concealed.
I'll take my little handgun.
All right.
I'm gonna go in bear.
Okay. And finally, meat cakes. Oh, that's right. You said you just had the one thing. Okay.
Just the one under the glove.
All right. So the four of you show up right on time at 9:30. Get to Kitty.
kitters,
Right at
who is
9:30.
demanding attention.
And just in front of the place, thankfully, Ghost Toad, it's a different set of guards than were there last night, so they don't recognize you. Just in front of the place, you see this this frail older guy. He's got kind of a pinstripey tweed suit thing, wispy hair. He kind of has a surprised look in his face at all times. And as you walk up to him, which one of you is the point person?
Probably me, actually. Mechanics wise.
Sorry, I just mean like who is the primary like who has he been texting to set up this meeting?
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, it was me.
Patty? Okay.
Yeah, me through like via
Right,
Billy,
right.
but yeah.
As you walk up, he kind of looks at you guys and kind of looks around a little bit. He's like, Batty, is that you?
Let's do a
Hi.
little.
I'm a Morris Jenkins. Who are your friends?
Wife's scared.
Not scared. You must be talking about my stutter. It's just the thing.
What is stutter?
I'll tell you later. Just
Am I insulting? I am not insulting.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
So we are looking to get something done here before too long, and we need an architect, and we'd like to see some of your work in person.
Yes. This is the Devil's Cut. It's a recent build, just finished building a month ago. For Continental. Continental, they're starting a new business with an investment business.
Can we go inside?
Yes.
Because we have basic blueprints, but we'd like to get some, like, we can see what the blueprints like, but we want to see it come to life, if you will.
So he talks to the guard. The guard isn't happy about it, but he does move you guys inside. Also, you might see I made cool artwork. Now, the artwork isn't accurate. Like, the balcony doesn't wrap all the way around. The coat check is on the opposite side. But this is what it looks like on the insides. This, at least similar to this sort of thing. Now, there's not people and tables at this time because it's a few days away from the actual gala. But this is kind of the style there. And it's only 2 stories, not 3. But kind of what it looks like there. He takes you inside, and he starts talking pretty in detail in architectural terms about designs and inspiration, and how he was trying to bring in a little bit of the Bulgarian chic, but he really felt the way the light was coming in off the bay, that kind of more of a Russian Savoy inspiration for the window, and he just
And I go fascinating. So if we happen to have a location where we need to keep things safe, are you able to integrate a secure area into with the design and so on and so forth? And do you understand what I'm saying?
as you are in here, though, there is so the guard at the front door doesn't come in with you, but there is a guard in the lobby who shadows you guys. He doesn't stand over you, but he's definitely shadowing you guys.
That's fine. That's why I'm asking, like, hey, could we integrate this into a design and have it flow into this design of the rest of the building?
Security, yes. So this place, this one had special security considerations, and we had to turn the cellar into a secured vault area. It took up most of the space. The requirements were pretty distinct, but Continental had the money. It's an expensive process depending on what you're trying to renovate, and it's hard to do it into a certain a style. But yes, we can absolutely bring physical security. Or are you meaning something?
So they did something here.
So
they did that here.
Yes. We built.
Is there any way we could see the example of that? Since, like, I say you can build it, but you have a hard time doing it. Seems. Were you able to pull in the elements visually up here into the area down there?
No. The vault area isn't for a public viewing. It doesn't have. It doesn't
I don't
have
need to
decor.
go into the vault necessarily. I just would like to see how it's integrated into the rest of the building. Like, just like if we could just look at it. Like, is it a seamless thing? Is it just behind a blank wall that is completely different? Or
he goes to one of the guards, or kind of just looks at the guard a little bit, and then so you guys are, and I'm just gonna put the tokens out here. So, like, you guys are in this room right now, right?
we still see, or I still see the
Sorry,
entry. You're good.
Yep, you guys are here.
Toadie's still up in the cigar lounge. He's 2 places
weird.
at once. He's split personality.
There's a
there it is. I found it. Okay. And
he left a fragment of his consciousness there just so he could,
Let's see, NPCs. I don't know that I actually have a good NPC for him. Let's see. Premium assets, marketplace purchases, Black Chrome art pack. Tell me there's something fun in here. Ooh, we can make him handsome.
Okay.
Trying to see if I've got kind of a better one, but I don't want to look for too long here. Here we go. We'll call him this guy. That guy.
Yeah, I don't.
And he kind of says to one of the guards, that's shouting you guys, this guy right here.
Yeah, that's
that is Morris.
Morris. Okay.
So then he leads you guys into this side hallway.
Okay.
or up to the side hallway door. And then he tries the door, and it is locked. So he calls the guard over to unlock the door with the
Mhm.
badge. There's a little badge reader swiper thing on the door. And then he takes you guys into here, and this is an obvious like service hallway.
Mhm.
Um, let's see. It is an obvious service hallway, and I need a perception check from somebody. Don't care one, but one person for the party.
My perception is a 12.
Darn good.
I think mine's higher if you want to check mine.
So then I
Is
get
that
a
an awareness?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's only a 9.
Yours is a 7. Human perception?
Not
No,
human.
no, just perception, regular perception. So mine's 12.
13.
Mine's 13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Somebody roll.
Roll me. Go ahead.
15. That is enough to make this. Bring to front. Nope, not bring to front. Change layer tokens. Oh, no, that
Oh.
is not right.
I was not prepared for the white to appear behind them.
Sorry, I did the wrong
my
thing.
eyes.
Tokens. As you come in here, you do see that there is a camera just on the inside of the door there. So you see the
Okay.
big C that just popped up.
Yep.
And then he takes you to this little stairwell here.
Okay.
And the guard stays at the door, but he's keeping his eye in. He's not like hawkishly watching you guys,
Right.
but he is just kind of staying in here-ish. And Morris takes you down these stairs. These stairs go down into the vault area.
Down, down.
So
Sorry. Going down, down. Okay. Ooh, and we are now in the foyer.
you are now
Up to
in
the vault.
the foyer.
The foyer. And I'm assuming that's like a little desk kiosk thing there
Tokens.
with the guards there.
Right now there is one guard in here,
Okay.
but there is also
I'm assuming 60 bazillion fucking cameras.
Mira Maldonado is in here. She is the young assistant that
Mhm.
has the Ming vase skins.
But can we see here if she's in the vault?
There are.
Is the door
vault
open?
door is open. Mira Maldonado it appears to be in there, and again, I'm gonna bring this art up here. She's
Yeah.
the one. She's the picture on the right.
Mhm.
I don't know why she doesn't have a picture on her token because we have a picture for her. She's the picture on the right there.
Okay.
She is in there. There does not. She is in the vault, and she appears to be working on the various display case lock boxes. So there appears to be a bunch of bulletproof glass display cases that do not currently possess the booze. They are currently empty, and she appears to be working on them.
I was asked if she needs any help.
No, don't do that yet.
As you get down there, the security guard pretty quickly steps in front of the door, but he doesn't accost you.
Can I steal a quick
also-
glimpse into the vault to see what kind of, like if they have like a maker or a model?
I need one more perception
Actually-
check, please.
Is the vault door, is it a slidey kind or a swing open kind?
Ooh,
Because we
that's
can see that standing here, right?
It doesn't actually say, so we will go with it is the slidey kind.
That does not help me with what I wanted to do.
Sorry. Perception. So let me do this. I don't know why it's
15.
not here on my map.
We rolled 15 again.
Mhm.
Let somebody else roll perception. I'm just kidding.
I don't know why.
Jazzy could roll it.
I have a freaking 13 perception, so that means I'm rolling.
I
a
mean,
2.
I got 12, but you're only rolling a 1 and 2 and 3.
They know it's me. They found me out.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
You notice a camera there. And Ghost Toad, if you were a betting man, you would bet there's probably some sort of access point in here.
I will go ahead and scan.
The problem with doing the scans is you have to put on your VR to really figure out. But his perception tells you there is an access point. Actually, there's a terminal. There is a terminal on the back of the desk, the security guard desk. There is a computer.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just say that terminal is the access point. So looking into that room, I actually have an artwork for this too. Show to everyone.
All the artwork.
Kind of like that.
Ooh. So safe deposit is basically a safe deposit room that they just slap some display cases up
Yep.
in.
And there are several more cases than that. Obviously, that's just the 7, and we know
Right.
they've got at least 50. But it's kind of like
the
that.
booze aren't in there right now. It's just
The display cases are all empty. Yes.
There's cameras in there.
Hello, my friend, Mr. Goliath Man.
MGM. Can we see with the door open, standing where we are? Can we see any cameras in the vault, or is it just the one outside on the door?
With the 15 perception, you don't see any in the vault. A lot of times, vaults
They don't.
may or may
I know.
not have cameras on the inside of the
But
vault.
they're, sometimes they're more for a privacy thing, and somebody who wants to be private and they does not want cameras looking at their shit.
Exactly.
But there is at least one down here in the room that we are in.
I try to kind of cloak and daggerly nudge Batty.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that your cloak and dagger nudge is not subtle.
Yeah, he could be subtle. He's seen enough TV.
He's gonna walk over and just go.
He's watched enough spy movies.
He's gonna walk over and just poke me.
Got any Jello?
I'm gonna. No, I already gave him my Ziploc bag of Jello.
That would normally be the question, yes. But today, I point again, cloak and daggerly, at the terminal and say, "I can shut down from there."
You message that crap. I didn't say that out loud. I'm thinking this. And I just immediately send him with my little internal agent. Send him a message.
Your phone beeps. You have a message on your phone.
Yeah.
Shut up, dude. Put it here.
Not something said aloud. Message
And
only.
I do that.
Or whisper in my ear.
And at the end, I say, "Too slow."
Which is when you can do the whole, pull him beside and like whisper in the ear thing, like you would talking to whatever.
One more check that I need. God, what would this be?
It'd be someone else. Let somebody else do it.
Skills, education.
I don't know. What are you looking for?
I want an electronics security check.
On it.
Which is technique, right? Yeah.
Technique. Yes.
Ooh.
Electronics, you said?
Electronic security tech.
It's after demolitions, before first
Oh,
aid.
gosh, a 20. All right. Geez. Okay. You recognize this as a general proxy Vault 5000B model. With the 20 on that. With
I don't want to roll down. I don't want to write that down.
The name doesn't matter.
Just write know everything about Vault.
But yes, you you recognize the blueprints of this vault, and you know that the security on these vaults is pretty good. Hacking into it, you could try to break into it with electronic security tech. It'll be difficult, and obviously it's going to take some time as you're like cracking it and bending wires. You do know they are controlled by a net architecture, so presumably the computer right over there, if you can crack into it, could open the vault. Or they've also got a badge. There's a badge to get in.
So if one of us could say pickpocket or swipe one of the guards' badges,
And you also know that the
Toad
badge does not require biometrics. As you're looking at this, and some versions do. The B model, though, they skimped on the biometrics. They did not require biometrics in here.
which I find hysterical that the B model doesn't have the
Yep.
biometrics. I
So-
find that humorous.
So the three ways into the vault, short of actually cutting it open or blowing it open, is either a difficult, potentially time-consuming hack, a difficult, potentially time-consuming electronic security tech hack,
Or steal a swipe card.
or get a card of somebody that has access. 2 cards. Sorry, 2 cards.
So,
There
my
are
message,
2 readers. There's a reader on the left side of the door and a reader on the right side of the door.
2-person failsafe. Okay.
I message Batty. Hack. Hard.
All that information that he
Break in.
just said.
Hard.
Yeah.
Card. Easy.
Me
I
too.
have a pretty high pickpocket. I mean, fairly, and I can do a conceal object and pickpocket and conceal object, and they never find it. We need 2 of them, and we don't know who has actual access to the vault. We know that.
Give me a tactics check. Yeah, tactics. I would also allow some others if you can tell me they're relevant.
I don't have an awesome tactics.
What
Um,
is tactics under?
I think.
Education.
Education.
Yeah.
Under.
Yeah, and again, just
I
one for the
mean-
party.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Mine's only 7.
What's
Mine's
tactics
only a
under?
5.
Technique.
Cool technique.
I mean, you could do I guess street rides.
I'll
wouldn't
give you
really-
guys. I wouldn't.
Oh
do
no, sorry, it's
streetwise.
an education. I
Yeah,
apologize. It's an
education,
education.
education and tactics. I'm gonna give you guys a tip. So tactics is my noted Goliath. Give me just 1 second. Tactics is kind of my GM providing help button.
Goliath man redeemed a glitch.
So tactics I kind of generally use when it's like, hey, if your character would think about it, they happen to know how this might be used in other examples. Or you could even say in reverse, like, I don't know if my character would know this, but maybe a little bit of help. Tactics is kind of my ask the GM for help thing, or the GM is giving you an extra clue thing if you succeed.
Oh mine. I
So
have 14 in tactics.
16 tactics. Good enough. You know that typically speaking, it takes 2 types of cards for things like this. One type of card is typically held by the guard on duty, and one type of card is held by the authorized entry people. So a guard can't get in without the authorized people. The authorized people can't get in without a guard. The 2-part failsafe. That is the typical stanza. All right.
I did, Goliath.
They are getting ready to rob. They're doing recon to rob a liquor investment bank. Some lady has stolen a bunch of really high-end exotic booze and is having people buy in to invest on these as she tries to corner the market.
Goliath has glitched out the alarm, so the alarm's gonna keep going off. So maybe they'll just shut it off because it keeps going off when they don't want it to.
I will get to that in just a second. Right now, I want to make certain if there are any more questions for right here to know that we have the information.
What does it look like? The cases, are they with a key or were they badged, or like how do you do entry into the
It
case?
looks like Mira is physically locking and unlocking the cases with a key.
I mean, I've got a pretty decent lockpick. So I have a level 4 pick lock, so I don't know if
Yeah, it
that
looks
might
like the
come in
locks.
useful.
It looks like the cases have an actual key separate from any electronic security at all.
And which pocket does she generally tend to throw it into when she's done?
Hard to tell without being more obviously staring.
Okay.
I'm doing all
You
this on
know-
the 15 perception that you rolled.
You know that finger flamethrower that you have? It's just a key. Her finger pops up. It's just a key, and she she fingers the locks repeatedly.
Don't.
Giggity.
I didn't know where that was going until I got there, and I'm gonna not apologize because I'm okay with it.
Any other bits of information from down here in the vault?
Uh,
And she. Who's
I got
gonna be
nothing
putting the
else.
liquor
All right,
into
you
there?
do see that elevator, the E for the elevator there? Is that
it's right.
visible?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's right behind us.
just making sure.
Is she the one?
So the elevator, is it carded or? I'm sorry. Go ahead. What was your question?
I was saying, is she gonna be the one putting the liquor in there?
We don't know. She's just working on the cases right now.
So thinking back, Morris has been talking this whole time about the building, and you guys have been ignoring him more or less, pretending
I've
to
been
listen.
making random grunts and yeses
Yep.
and no's and head shakes. Yeah.
You realize that a couple of sentences ago, he said something about Jules Lung being a massive micromanager and second guessing everything, and it was and he was saying how he can even work with difficult clients that second guess everything and micromanage everything and have to be there for every single decision and make certain everything is done just themselves.
Oh, so she's probably gonna be moving the booze in.
Aha.
Or at least there for it.
Yes. She'll probably, after her assistant gets done checking all of the locks and everything, she will probably come in and check them all herself to make sure that they're all actually good.
And
just
you're
start
certain that if she moves the alcohol in before, you know that just prior to the gala, she will be checking inventory on the day of the gala.
Not if she can.
Just letting you know that would be that she would be checking inventory on
She
the day
might
of the
just
gala.
have to take a very long nap to prepare for her grand opening.
You're gonna drug the crap out of her, so she's gonna miss her own opening, aren't you?
You know, weekend.
I'm gonna give her a haircut.
My head.
That's right. So Jesse's gonna drug her so she takes a nap, and Tony's gonna cut all of her hair off.
I mean,
Just one
I
strip.
I can think of worse ways to win this heist.
I mean,
That's completely left field, but I can think of worse ways to win this heist.
Johnny just came in, did the weekend at Bernie's.
Interesting idea. Okay. I don't actually hate it, but okay.
me, Casey, just standing off to the side with a Sharpie, just waiting.
All right. As Morris is talking to you all of a sudden, the alarm, and nobody's touching anything, obviously, but it maybe Mira tricked something as she was in there. As the alarm starts going off, there is no klaxon, but the lights start flickering and flashing, and you see the wristwatch of Mira and the wristwatch of the guard light up and start buzzing, and the doors slide shut, locking Mira inside the vault as the alarm goes off.
Oh no, she needs help.
The guard
slam-
immediately goes, "It's time for you to go now, not asking."
Before he can even do that, I slam to the floor and start covering my head.
Fair, good. That is a logical and sensible thing to do. That is a good call. He grabs you, not roughly, but firmly on the arm, on both arms, and picks you up. He's a big guy. And just picks you up and puts you on your feet. Time to go. Now. 5 seconds, not asking.
Duh.
All right.
And the party beats a hasty retreat.
Yeah.
The elevator before I left out. Is it?
It did not need a badge. It did not need a badge.
Not need a badge. Okay.
So far, the only badge that you needed was the double badge on the vault door, and the badge to get into the service area.
Does the guard still have a hold of Toad's arm?
No, he picked him up, let him go. Once he stood him up and just said, "Get the fuck out of here."
Fair. As we're beating our hasty retreat, do we see any other guards rushing to that area?
As you are on the way out, the security guard that was monitoring you, the
shadow guy?
Yeah, that was shadowing you. He is barreling in as you are leaving out, and he has a submachine gun that had been hidden under a light submachine gun that had been hidden under his coat, and he doesn't exactly know what's going on. So when you appear, he hollers at the other security guard to watch you guys in the lobby as he runs downstairs.
Okay.
And there is another guard up in the balcony area, and change layer, token layer, and the door didn't close. You didn't close the door behind you, or they didn't close the door behind you. You see briefly another guard, like, run down this hallway. Whoops. And then run downstairs.
So on the main level, that was okay.
So he was somewhere that you didn't see.
Down that service.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay.
Yep.
I could send a little minion in here. She'd be invisible.
So that's 3 that were on the main level in the lobby / service area that we've seen.
Yes, there were 3 that you know of on this floor, 1 that you know of upstairs, one that you know of downstairs.
Downstairs. Okay, so that's 5 total so far.
You can assume that security probably be a little higher at the gala, but this
Right.
seems to be, I mean, for a Continental Brands, this is pretty high, but for what it is, it's on the secure side, but this isn't Fort Knox.
And have we seen what's his face, the bodyguard guy, the head security head?
Forgot
his name.
9:30. Actually, yes. So at 9:30, they would both be here. So
But we haven't seen
Anvil
what's his face
and Julianne Jules Lung come running out to the balcony here on the second floor, looking over, hollering, "What the hell is going on?"
I hit the floor.
Who the fuck are you? Thankfully, about that time, one of the guards comes back out and says, "Hey, I think it's a false alarm, boss. I think Mira bumped something." Fine, but whoever you are, Morris, you're already paid for. What are you doing here? Get out of here. And somebody turn off these damn lights!
Betty's trying really hard not to just bounce to the lights like it's a rave in her head.
Told you already had Matthew's bowling over here.
And so this is your moment to beat a hasty retreat.
Okay.
And the party is out of the building.
Okay.
As they start moving away, I'm like turning this way and that, realize they're actually walking away, and zoom after them.
All right. So since once we're out of the building, I would look at Morris and be like, "Hey, so you did the security in that? That was
Pretty impressive.
impressive."
But what was with that glitch?
No,
They-
I'm just trying to get to the who actually designed the security system so we could maybe get the design.
I did the security for the building, the vault separate.
Oh,
I didn't. They have their own people for the
they
vault,
use their own people.
for the
Okay,
for the vault.
I'm gonna go with that. Like my associate over here said that's maybe that's why the glitch happened because
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't
Yeah.
me.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't you. Like, so if we wanted to use you and the security in our lounge that we're building, the New Hope, I don't know. Just want to use you for as an architect for the lounge that we're building, and we needed a safe vault room, we would need to make sure that it integrated more properly, so we didn't have snafus like that. Is that what I'm hearing?
It's on its own network, so you'd need your own network.
Okay.
Okay. But you don't know who actually designed there because I want to avoid them because obviously there were some glitches happening. So you don't know who actually designed their security.
I think it was they did it themselves.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't hire them to do security. Sorry?
In-house.
Oh, in-house. Gotcha. Sorry. There's just enough white noise in somebody's that it was words were difficult for me to hear.
Okay.
So 5 guards plus Anvil. Long and Mira were both there. All right. Well, thank you for your help, Morris. So just out of curiosity, because the design of that building looked a little different than the blueprints that we have. Did you make those changes?
You have the blueprints.
Yes, we contacted your company, and they were nice enough because they were the ones that we were able to get in touch with you so that we could, figure out exactly who wanted to use you or not.
They're just roughs. They're not.
Yeah, they're very much so roughs. They're not. Yeah, that's why I was asking about because the vision you did a beautiful job.
Sorry, I was pulling something up real quick. What was the question again? That's me, but not Morris.
We were just talking Morris about how the
he says everything.
Blueprints can change to the real life aspect, and
he says that he monitored all aspects of the installation and construction, and these are the blueprint, or this is to his blueprint design.
beautiful. We will definitely keep your firm unless somebody else has questions.
Was just wondering if they were going to, maybe thank you, or are you going to be here tomorrow night?
No. No.
When she said that you were already paid for, what did that mean?
The project finished a month ago.
Okay.
It's finished.
You don't seem okay with that.
No, I'm getting for next project.
And do you have something lined up already?
Nice.
There's always little work, but nothing that's satisfying that I can really bring the real designs to doing.
Do you do work outside of Continental, or are you like freelance type things, or are you only through the company?
I work for Zarafa.
Sir Rafa. All right. Well, do you have a card?
He hands you his card.
Cool.
What is your dream?
Careful asking that, because he will talk a long time on it. As you you've been hearing him talk a lot, and most of it was like so architect speak that it was basically unintelligible, talking about the histories and these fancy words and
Okay.
that artist and inspired by it
He's a
was
very
inspired
passionate
by,
architect.
it's the only thing that he talks clearly about.
Okay.
Well, we will keep you in mind and maybe get in contact with you here before too long about helping to design this. We have a building and a space, but we're going to need a redesign. So,
I do have a question though. If the security guard said it was a glitch, do you agree that it was a glitch, or?
I don't know. Not mine. I make the building. I don't make the.
he did the building. He had nothing to do with the actual vault.
Yeah, that was all in house, which we've already. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We appreciate your time, Morris.
I'm gonna
Thank
note.
you, Morris.
I'm going to note two things real quick. With a wink and a nudge for one of them. One, he said he did the security for the building. He just didn't do the security for the vault.
Hmm. Tony.
And two, you hear police sirens coming. Response time of less than 10 minutes.
Mm.
Hey, Morris,
Guess we
I
better sit down.
understand vault. Help me understand building security.
I recommend time to go before NCPD
Yes, let's
start getting.
like, hey, let's reconvene with some coffee, Morris. Would you like to join us?
Maybe after I go to lunch. I like my
Well, let's go to lunch then.
Let's go lunch. We'll do lunch.
Okay.
Our treat.
Okay.
Maybe even green jelly.
Jello.
Green jelly.
It's Jello. I don't say a single word. I just look at you, and your phone pings again, and you just see Jello in all caps. That's it. Well, I'm just like dead eye staring at you. This face right here. Yeah.
He
Just
takes
stare through your
you.
soul.
He takes you guys utilizing public transportation. He takes you guys over to a corporate parked over the Zarafa complex where he works.
Mm-hmm.
And in front of there is a little corporate park with some food trucks.
Mm.
And there is a little food truck. And as you get there, he kind of stares at his watch for a minute.
It's not lunchtime yet. I get that.
Is he reading something or just waiting for time to pass?
I'm pretty sure he's just waiting for time to pass.
Okay.
So that it is lunchtime.
Okay. And then he walks up to the food truck, and the guy at the food truck has a little box lunch waiting. And he kind of just turns around, not necessarily that he's forgetting about you, but this is what he does. He turns around and goes
Daddy
to
gets that.
a table over there by a big synth tree, it's supposed to look kind of like a tree, but really it's more of a just a decorated wall bus stop thing.
Yep. Betty just like watches this whole thing. She just goes and walks over to the food truck to like order something real quick.
Since there's no green jello, I'm gonna go sit with them.
Anybody that orders
green jello.
food, 10 eddies if you order food.
That's fine. I'm good with that.
Same here.
I'm just going to order a coffee.
Okay, still 10 eddies.
Then I might as well get food too.
You might as well get food. 40. Okay. Eddies have been deducted. I get my food and I go over, sit down next to Morris. I don't say anything to him because he's having his lunch. He's eating his lunch because this is what he does. And I will wait for him to appear to be complete with that part of his daily ritual.
He greatly appreciates that. Trying to see. Ooh, that could be a good one. Whatever. This one's fine. That could be a good one. He
Chance
finishes
need to
eating.
look in Discord
Yeah.
apparently. So
Yeah. He redeemed an encounter and sent me the details, and it's going to happen soon. But first, we have to finish with Morris. So, continuing with the Morris piece.
So,
that
Morris,
was me looking at Goliath, man.
I understand Vault. Do not fully understand security of building. You
Or
help?
difference thereof.
He says that he can help design a security for your building if you can give him some requirements, he can help design it. And he starts asking you for details. What is your building going to be for? What? How big is it? What's the square footage?
I'm gonna send Toady a message and be like something very similar to the Devil's Cut. We liked what we saw there. We'd like to see how that was actually laid out and planned, or something to that effect.
Just in the interest of saving time, because I really don't want to have more and more recon. Although this was
That's
actually a
fair.
really good session. From him directly, asking him directly, he won't give up. He's not going to tell you what the security measures he had installed in that building.
Cool. Okay.
Now, there are options. He does at a couple points in time he does reference his agent to look up details. So you're pretty sure that the blueprints are on his agent. You could mug him and steal the agent.
Oh, that's terrible. We like Morris.
If you've got like a breacher, which is a thing that can hack into agents and use a breacher, you could hack the
Toady
agent.
has a breacher.
You could convince him in less subtle ways. You could maybe just offer him a buttload of money that's probably going to be more than Harry the Shrimp would pay the bribe for.
What if I could find him, like procure something for him that he's had a hard time finding? Like you scratch ours, we scratch yours, kind of.
I would say that would be the bribe check, and you're finding something worth the X value of bribe.
There is a night. No, that's for the conceal. Never mind.
I would
That's
say
right.
I would
No, I
say
had a 19 bribery banked.
You could conceivably. I don't bank rolls. You could conceivably bribe him. And now it's not and a bribe isn't necessarily just, hey, I give you money, you give me stuff.
No.
It's in this case it might be, is there something that you're looking for? I happen to know a collector that does rare
Right.
Pokemon cards.
Fair. I'd knock off Berenstein books.
But through the course of your talking with him, you get the sense that you probably could pull it off, but it would be like 1,000 eddies for what he's looking for, because he's looking for this ultra rare journal written by this architect back in the early 2000s.
I feel like that's a little bit of a gamble, but 1,000 eddies is a lot.
1,000 eddies is a lot. Harry the Shrimp has said she would cover bribes, but only up to like the 100 eddy mark.
Yeah, I think it was only 100 eddies.
Yeah. You could ask Harry if she would cover this bribe, if you wanted to go that route.
True. So here's the question though. Is it the issue is that he just can't find it or that he doesn't have enough money to purchase it?
We're just going to say it's a rare and expensive thing that he hasn't been able to get himself.
Because there is a mild semantic there of him knowing where one's at and being unable to procure it, and just not having ever been able to find
I'm
it.
just abstracting it out in the sake of time. You have the means to do it, but it would be 1,080 bribe, basically, to find the thing. Pay somebody to find it. They pick it up. All told, I'm just abstracting.
That's why I was trying to kind of doing the abstract thing, going, well, if we could track it down, then we could just tell him where to get it. That's where I was like, that's where I was trying to go with that. Yeah. Never mind.
You
I don't know what do you guys think?
Buddy,
Huh?
we have a real estate buddy who might know something about where that journal would be.
I would probably know where somebody
Finding the journal's not going to be the problem. I'm just trying to abstract. If you want to do this for cash,
Are we bribing him?
if you want to do this for cash,
So bribing him just for the like where the cameras and security and all that is,
for
or?
the full architectural layout, including the security
Of the building
not the
that we
vault.
are trying to get into. Okay, can I send Harry a message going, hey, how much are you willing to cover when it comes to bribes? And I'm going to do a layout general, like, hey, look, we have the opportunity to get the building's full security layout.
She says her response. She types a response and deletes it. You see the dots appear a few times. She keeps changing her words. She says she's already put quite a bit down for you guys on bribes, and that is a ton. She'll make you this deal though. You paid the bribe, and if you succeed at the heist, then she will reimburse you for the cost of that bribe plus the other earnings that you would have. So basically, she's willing to pay the bribe as long as she doesn't have the risk.
She doesn't want to pay it up front, but she will reimburse.
She will reimburse you for this bribe if you succeed at the heist.
I'm going to share that with the rest of the party.
Sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
So between 7 of us, divided 7 ways, rather.
Unless somebody just wants to put it up front for now.
I mean, I guess I could, as long as the rest of the party decided to give me more back here in a little while.
There.
That's yours.
Oh.
I have the eddies to do it. I was just
Check yours.
all right. Well, we're doing it. I'll subtract it from my thing right now.
Okay.
I can do it.
Yeah.
I could do it, but
in that case, he sends you a file. He's a little not super happy about it, but he does send you a file.
and I'll let him know he'll hear from me in the coming days about his item. No, I'm going to use the verbiage. You'll have contact about your item soon. That's all I'm going to say. We're trying to keep this whole, bribery thing on the down low.
Down low.
Okay. I missed one more thing.
Bribes are good. Got it.
No, bribe's not good. Again, these are things we don't say out loud in mixed company.
All right, you get the information from him and head back towards Woodland Park.
Oh yeah, I gotta
Blue
subtract.
Party Rippin' Pier. So, there are a couple of bits of information that you got. I'm bringing you back to the blueprint. It has everything except for the security of the vault. Number 8, I would like to point out in particular, is the office. That is Jules' office.
Mm-hmm.
You note that it has an access point in the office. It also has an electrical flooring grid.
Oh, fun.
Oh.
That one
Electrical flooring, what?
This one wasn't supposed to go there. An electrical floor grid. So, like, if you go in there and touch the floor, you're going to get electrocuted into Jules's office.
Oh.
But I think you can see now all of the various access points, all of the cameras. I'm going to put those guys now. The third guard, you note that there is a point of a security post on the blueprints behind the building in the alleyway. Was where that third guard on the ground floor seems to come from.
Okay. Access point. Here's your-
Okay. Actually, I think that's right now. And you also get the password to the building security.
Oh,
Yes.
that was worth the cost right there.
And you get the .NET architecture of the building security. Seeing as how I don't have this book in PDF, surprisingly enough, though, let me see if I have .NET architecture. Oh, wrong one. Tales of the Red Hope Reborn.
Okay.
Here, Black Devil's Cut, Black Ice? No. Chart? Nope. Okay, here we go. NPCs, obstacles, net architecture. Okay. I don't have. I'm just going to put it into the Discord, the net architecture.
Yeah, okay. Fair.
There we go. So quite the haul from him.
Yeah. Oh, so we just where's the control node? Do we know?
A control node is a netrunner term. So that floor or that room of the net architecture is the
Right.
control node that controls the cameras.
Okay.
It's not a physical space. Those are
Gotcha.
yeah.
So something Toadie's gonna have to take care of, probably.
Correct.
Okay.
It does not get you past the black ice. Those will still trigger. You will still have to get past the black ice. But you know now what is at each level and the 2 passwords. Does that make sense, Toad?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember what I said about there might be information that could make it easier for you?
Yeah.
You do know that the vault does have its own .NET architecture. Or its own net architecture.
Right.
But you don't know what that is.
But she could probably find something in her office with it. Or in her little mini network there.
There won't be information in this architecture, I don't think. I will double check, but I don't think that the vault architecture is going to be listed in this architecture. That said, as you guys are on the way home, if everybody would do me a favor and put their tokens on the map somewhere, on the sidewalk.
Okay. Anywhere on a sidewalk?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter at this moment.
Okay.
Here, combat. Okay. All right, that is everybody. You are on the way home, and ciao.
Ow.
Security op is just gonna start firing at us now because Mr. Goliath Man redeemed an enemy for us.
I don't know if you guys remember the last time I pulled out Security Operative 2.
Yeah, I got a freaking katana.
You got a katana out of it. Yes. Hey, Ghost Toad. Your
Yeah.
your favorite operative has returned.
Yeah.
Let's see. And at range, let's see, what was that? 14. And it hits. Oh, that's a good point. Nat, if you can remove the
Pop up
the pop-up window
and zoom out.
and zoom out just a little bit, please, Nat.
Get armed.
Get earned.
Oh, my character.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Once the shots ring out, you figure out where they are coming from. Nat, can you hear me, Nat? Are you there? I might meet you on Discord.
Go to main.
All right, I messaged him on Discord, so we'll get it corrected, Mr. Goliath Man. Soon. He probably just stepped away because once the stream is running, they're pretty well self-sufficient. But yes, Ghost Toad, you got shot for 12 damage.
That's a lot.
What is your armor?
10? 11? If he's
11,
got
I
light,
think.
if he's got light armor jack, then it's
But
11.
does he
Yeah.
have light armor jack right now? Because we're all
He-
in business attire,
Oh no.
Except for me.
except for you. Regular fashion clothes do not stop bullets. You do
No.
not have your fashion attire. Thank you, friend. There we go.
I love
and-
how Goliath did the. Wow! Goliath!
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. He wants to murder Toad. That's
He
for
does!
sure.
Who is required for us to
seriously,
complete this
he does.
heist?
All right. So take 12 points of damage, and if everybody can roll initiative, please. Let me pull up the initiative.
Oh, I forgot to click on my tracker. Okay, my bad.
Is that how that works?
I need to click on my little token and then click initiative.
Sweet. That's cool.
It won't let me do it. No valid token. It's literally. Oh, it's because I don't have that selected. Okay, my bad. I had the hand move guy selected. There we go. 14.
That's cool.
So if we're rolling initiative, that means my solo combat awareness is going to come into handy here.
Yep.
Okay. Threat detection.
I mean, he's right there on the roof. Right there shooting at us. I detected the threat.
Then.
I detected the threat. It's that guy on the roof shooting at us.
Okay. Jazz. Let's see. Add turn, and you had a 10. And then Meat Cakes, add turn, and what was your initiative? 14. All right, sort order, top to bottom. Meat Cakes and Batty, you are first. You guys are walking down the street, feeling pretty good about everything that you have found out. You've got the recon, you're talking plans. Some of you guys just had a nice little food truck meal, and all of a sudden, a quick burst, pow, 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 rings out from the rooftops. People start screaming, people start scattering. And you see Ghost Toad reeling as he is shot.
Medic! I'm just kidding. I didn't actually scream that.
This is where Meat Cakes excels. So Meat Cakes is going to yell at Batty to get herself and Toad under cover.
I'm armored.
I know. That's why I want you covering
Okay.
Toad.
Okay.
You know
That
what I'm saying?
works. Yeah. I mean, I'm already kind of standing in front of him, but the dude's on the roof, so he's gonna have shots. So
That's what I'm saying. Like, get him undercover, get him into a building, get him
okay.
somewhere
Well,
where,
since we're doing this together, can I just grab Toady and throw him into this alley behind us?
yeah.
Like literally just go.
He's obviously the target, so let's try and get him out of the way.
I mean, easy enough, yeah.
I'm gonna scream, "This fucker!" and then grab Toady and just throw him in the alley. Like, bloop, and then
I think as you're doing that for the first time, you hear me actually go ribbit, but it's not like willing. It's more like a.
I can't actually move Toad's icon, so
Okay, so your action is to tackle him into cover.
I'm just going to throw him into this alley that is like, so that he's behind the edge of this building. I'm just gonna like grab him, just go.
All right, if that is your action, I will allow it without a roll.
Okay.
Okay. Meat cakes.
I'm going to put on where is it? Precision attack bonus, and I am going to try and perform a precise attack at this gentleman on the roof.
With
If he is a
what?
gentleman, I don't know, but going for a headshot
With what?
with my finger.
With your finger. Oh, the finger gun. That's right. What was the name of that finger gun?
It was a heavy weapon or a heavy pistol, single round though.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what
You have to reload, like fire, reload your finger, fire.
Yeah.
It's basically a Derringer single shot.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I gave you.
What did you name it? I'm trying to get into it now. Gear. Is it under gear or cyberware? It might be cyberware.
The Kendachi Dragon Flamethrower.
No, that was for my.
That was
arm.
for the forearm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Modular finger, one shot cyber finger is what it's
Oh,
called.
the modular finger, one-shot cyber finger. Right,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Should be in the cyber limbs area.
So I'm going to put all 4 points into precision attack.
Which I'm
Okay.
trying to figure out why I have a pop-up very heavy pistol arm, which I don't have.
Why do you have that?
I don't know. It's on my character sheet. I did not put it there.
Interesting. I'll take that if you like.
I mean, I would have had to have lost. That's why my freaking humanity dropped down so far. Remember we were talking about that?
That's
We
what
couldn't
he
figure
has.
out why. Right, but I was trying to figure out why my humanity dropped so far
That would be it.
because somebody put it on mine instead of.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Anywho,
Anywho,
so not super familiar with anything but the fumble save. So what does the precision shot give me? Just an extra 4 to whatever roll I make?
that's,
Holy crap! I'm out of psychosis. Imagine that.
all
Are
right.
you really?
The
Are you really?
solo operator.
I mean,
back
no,
up.
There's a
Oh,
permanent
no.
state there. You couldn't actually tell I was in psychosis because that's literally her personality.
Right.
But now, on paper, I am
Really?
out of psychosis.
All right, combat awareness, precision attack. So you have 4 points because you have 4 ranks in your roll ability.
Mm-hmm.
So for 3 points, you can get a +1 to all of your attacks.
Okay. For 3 points. And then I'll put 1 more point in deflection. Let's say I
If you only have 1 point to spare, the first point of deflection takes 2. You can do spot weakness. Spot weakness for 1 point will give you a +1 to damage of your first successful attack in a round.
Okay. Well, this will be my first and my only. So
yeah. So the first one gives you a +3 to your to hit. The second point gives you a +1 to the damage. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So you
right.
can go for a leg, so you can knock him off the building.
So, are you trying to do like specifically a head or a called shot? Called shots are at a -7, unless you have modifiers for that, like a smart glasses,
Mm,
Or cyber optic
or certain
dive
cyber
balls.
optics,
I'll have
or
to
you
work
just
on that later. So I'm just going
okay,
to go for a head. Yeah.
okay. Well, so it's a -7 if you want to hit him in the head. Otherwise, just roll as normal.
Okay. Well, I need to hit him, so I'm not going to worry about the -7. I'm just going to hit him.
Okay.
Where?
Roll your attack roll, and let's do a measure.
40
40 feet, but he's also up a little bit, so closer to 50, give or take.
What do I just tap
So
on?
you're gonna have to roll somewhere between. You're gonna have to roll for a heavy pistol or a very heavy pistol. Essentially,
It. I believe it's a very heavy, or no, exotic heavy pistol. Is what it is.
if it's a heavy pistol, then and it's
Yeah.
40 feet plus, you're gonna need to roll a 20.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
just
So it's an exotic heavy pistol, not very heavy, an exotic heavy pistol.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Anything
So,
between 39 and because it's 40 feet plus a little bit of elevation. So anything between 39 and 75 feet, he's gonna have to roll a DB20 or better.
And for the attack, I can hit very heavy pistol here and use that, or no?
so I just put into your inventory pop-up heavy pistol, and for some reason it duplicated. So let me
In my inventory?
unlock.
Pop up very heavy pistol. Okay. Heavy pistol. Very
Okay.
good.
It is the pop-up heavy pistol. We're
Gotcha.
going to go with that. At least for now, that's what we're going to go with. And it
For
is
your
using
forearm?
the right skill, handgun, reflex, standard. Okay. With a 23, I'm going to hope that you're hitting.
Yeah.
You needed a 20, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him for 9 points of damage. He is wearing a fancy set of armor. Now I lost where I stored him at in PC. There we go. Security operative number 2. What armor is he wearing? Here. Ammo, no combat. Here we go. 7. Okay. He is wearing a set of Kevlar armor, though, that absorbs all but 2 points of damage. He did 2 points of damage.
I did something. And then I'm going to grab Jazzy, and we are going to also make a run for the alleyway.
I mean, your action was shooting, so I'm not going to say you can grab Jazzy like she grabbed Toad.
Oh, okay.
But you can make a
I
run
use
for
my
the alleyway
action
if you
and
want.
bonus action at the same
Yep.
time.
Then I will have Jazzy grab me and throw me into.
Well, you haven't used your movement yet. Don't forget, you've got an action and a movement.
Yes.
Right. That's what I
You
meant.
haven't.
Movement.
Yeah, you haven't used your movement.
Yeah, my movement is going into the alleyway then.
Okay, same one.
Yep.
Okay, that is me, Cakes, and Batty. Toad, your turn. You just took a pretty solid blast.
Oh wait, Jazzy. Jazzy needs to get into.
Jazzy's turn
She's-
hasn't happened yet.
Her initiative is after the bad guy.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Understood. Poor Jazzy, all out on her own.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out why you
there's
left her out there by
nothing
yourself,
for
but
me
that's
to
cool.
do. I don't have a gun. I can't afford to get shot again, so I just
Taking
got to
cover
run.
and hiding.
Yeah.
Well,
Jazz,
running.
Jazzy's gotta, yeah.
Okay, running into the alleys.
Yep.
Running as
I
far
feel
away
like that's
as
a
I
terrible
can.
idea. I don't like the alley. However, that was the closest cover possible.
Correct.
So
All right, that brings it to my security operative, who only has one target in front of him.
Poor Jazzy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Was nice down
you're about to get shot, Jazzy,
What happened?
because me Cakes left you out there all by your lonesome.
What?
He abandoned you. Me Cakes
It was-
abandoned you.
You abandoned me.
He shot the guy and then ran away.
I shot the guy and took cover.
You didn't bring me with you?
How could I do that? I'm looking-
Couldn't because he shot him.
So I know more.
no, you're nothing
So,
yet.
Chance,
That's his move.
is there a reason I couldn't use my evasion on that shot?
Do you have 8 reflex?
I bought a point in reflex.
Oh, I mean, typically it would be you have to be aware of it, but I will allow you to roll
Right.
it. Yeah, if you aren't aware of the attack, you can't use
He
it.
got shot from
Oh, well,
behind and
okay.
above him
Yeah.
Okay, well then I didn't
randomly
get
out
to
of the
use it.
blue.
But I can from now on.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Okay.
Just got a shower, so she might not be able to let you in.
Yeah, I was gonna do that too, but then I bought used a whole bunch of IP for skills.
And Jazz, I'm
For
assuming you run
fighting.
into the hallway, the alleyway. Okay.
Yeah.
I changed the map,
I see that.
so hopefully this looks all right.
We know where
He was
He-
right here when you went into the alley, but he did not use his action to shoot Jazz, so he ostensibly did something else.
so the map that was there originally is kind of tripping me on the perspective.
I had to do it on the fly. Sorry.
No. I'm saying the one that's still there underneath it because it's crisscrossed. It's tripping my brain out a little bit while I'm looking at it. This one that's down here, that's underneath it, because we were here. We would be
There.
over
Yeah.
in this. We would be in this area here
I
that we
think so.
just ran in.
Who are we waiting on?
It's
Yeah,
Jazzy's turn.
He
Just
takes
ran
it
into
Patty
the.
now.
Is there anywhere for me to be able to pop up on one of these buildings to get a better view, or are we just waiting for this guy to pop around the corner and?
Yeah, there's like a fire escape staircases here and there and there. It'd probably take you 2 turns to get up.
Here?
It'd take you 2 turns to get up. For climbing. Like 1 turn would make you about halfway.
Right.
The next turn will get you up there.
But if I get
this-
one turn,
Hold on.
go
We're
ahead.
gonna say all of the buildings here are between 1 and 3 stories, depending on the building.
Yeah, that's right. Toady has disadvantage.
Yeah, Mr. Goliath. is
Okay.
making
Goliath
sure we
redeemed
remember I have-
disadvantage. Yes. Not only does he have disadvantage, he has an enemy that is now trying to kill him. All right. I guess I'm gonna see if I can help the bleeding that is happening on Toady right now.
I mean,
Since
he hasn't been critically wounded.
It was almost half my life.
Above half your life, you don't have penalties. The penalties
is
start when
he
you're below half.
still bleeding? Like if I
No, he's not-
administered
he's not-
like first aid or
He does not
paramedic,
need
would
to be
he?
stabilized.
Okay.
He doesn't have a critical wound. He's not.
I guess my question was if I did something like that, if it would help restore any kind of hit points to him at all.
Not in the specific moment.
Okay, that's what I was. Yeah.
So healing is always done over time. The stabilization
Right.
just gets rid of like critical wounds or prevents them from dying.
I
Or
guess I'll-
if you have drugs. There are drugs that can heal.
Right. Which whale has all of those, but I guess I'll try to peek around the corners to see if I can see the guy up on the building or not.
Northern corner or southern corner?
I say since we are on the opposite side of the road now, like my brain's having a hard time figuring out
came
which
from
direction
this
he
direction.
was. Okay.
I will do this again. Change there. This is where he was.
Okay. Cool. I guess the corner that Jazzy's at, I'll kind of peek around to see if I can see him up there or not. Other than that, I'm
Alright.
doing nothing.
You and Jazzy switch sides, and you look over, and he is not there.
And I'll let them know, hey, he's not on the roof anymore, or at least not where I can see him.
Meat cakes.
And I'll be prepared to slice and dice the fucker if he comes around the corner. That's it. I'm preparing for. I got my Tonto, and I'm ready to just shink.
A fancy redeemed Tonto, huh?
Yeah. All right.
Hey, Cakes.
He's here.
I'm here.
You're up. What's your call?
Reloading my finger.
Okay. And just staying here behind cover.
I let everybody know that because I looked around the corner that I cannot see the guy on the roof anymore.
I mean, do any of you have like a smoke grenade? Pop, smoke, and flee.
I can't remember. Because I have
Well,
sleep grenades, but I don't have any smoke grenades.
Yeah, we didn't bring anything with us.
You didn't bring your guns. I would allow the little things can be in your bag.
I'm
Just
like,
you
let
bring-
me look through my pockets.
Yeah. So basically, your big guns you didn't bring. I would allow little things that would be in a backpack.
Yeah, I have a sleep grenade, but that's not going to be helpful in this aspect. And he had a rebreather on last time, so
He did have a rebreather.
I got nothing in that regard. Troubleshooter usually carries the smoke grenades.
Well, a few seconds go by, and he hasn't popped up around sight and shot again yet. Maddie says she doesn't see him around the corner anymore.
Sounds like a one shot tried to murk him and run. Is he okay? Is Frog?
He's injured, but he's not critically wounded.
Okay.
Do we want to try to like make a little tactical retreat here?
Yeah.
Since all I've done really is look around the corner.
Buildings and hug the buildings. Come out of the alleyway. I'll pop out first, look, and if if
I mean, I already looked that he's not there on the building. If we go out the other direction, if we go
He's
to the
not this way.
yeah, so if we go through here to get out to this other road up here, that way we can kind of keep an eye out in that direction that he was. We can see if he comes around up behind us.
Sounds
Keep
good.
moving through the alleyways without ever getting exposed out in the street.
That's kind of what I'm at, like heading that direction in the opposite direction of where he was last seen.
Where exactly are we? Are we close to our area, or are we just like
You were
No.
on the way back home. This was interception en route.
Yeah,
oh, shoot?
we got
No,
ambushed
close to home.
in the luxury district
It's not quite the luxury district anymore, but
anymore,
it's not
but
far.
it's right there on the edge of.
Well, we don't want to be here when the cops
No.
show up. And I'm sure he doesn't want to be here when the cops show up either. So he probably one-shot it and ran. But to cut our chances of running into him again, I say we stay in the alleyways until we get to another street.
The last one didn't give up after one shot.
That's
True
true.
statement.
Say what?
Last
Last
time he didn't
time-
give up after one shot,
Well, that was last time.
and I stole
we're
his
a lot
fancy
closer to
katana.
the cops this
Yeah.
He's taking a real risk coming out this way.
I'm good with a tactical retreat, whether it's through the alleys or get it closer where we can have a better line of sight. I'm also better if we go towards the street and still have the ability to dip into an alley. That's fine, but we'll at least have a clear line of sight if he comes out at a building above us or next to us.
Right.
So are you wanting to go up to the street area or stay in the alleys?
Stay in the alleys is my vote.
That's fine. I say I'm the only one that's technically armored here, so I
Vote?
mean, I guess
Your vote.
yeah, you're the one
Flee-
getting shot at.
Do you want to try to flee by getting up into the street where it's a straight shot, or do you want to stay in the alleys where you might have concealment and cover?
My vote was getting closer to the street, but staying close to the alley. That way, if we need to, we can duck into an alley again. But if we're out on the street, we'll at least possibly see it coming.
Is there traffic on the street? I mean, this is main time to be out, right?
Like
It
10
is.
o'clock
It's
at night,
lunchtime. No, it's like
or in
lunchtime.
the morning. I mean,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
lunchtime.
we just had lunch.
So there's
So,
traffic.
yes.
There's people.
There was people heard the gunshots and either bailed or just ignored it because it's Night City.
Let's. I go to stand up. Am I assume I'm not critically injured, so I'm able to stand
Right.
up.
Right. You're not
I
critically
can
injured.
move?
You got
I mean-
a bullet wound.
For the most part, everybody's dressed well. So if we get back out to the street where everybody else is going to be moving around, we could blend in a little better than somebody skulking through the alleys, and less questions that way.
Here's a question,
Okay.
though. Ghost Toad, do you bleed?
He's a person.
I'm a person.
He
Okay,
is
you do
bleeding.
bleed.
He is profusely bleeding.
Which is why I said that I could try to stop the bleeding, but I was told it was not necessary.
Right. It's not
Yeah.
mechanical purposes, he's not bleeding out. Storyline purposes, he got shot, he has bullet holes, he's bleeding.
Now you're a
So-
holy ghost toad.
So
I'm only narratively bleeding.
Batty says, hit the
That's
street,
so
blend
bad.
in, get out of here, it's a straight shot. Meat Cake
Yes.
says, stay in the alleys, keep to
I'm-
cover,
I'm-
get out of here.
With possibly
Batty
getting ambushed again.
has always been my person, and I'm gonna trust Batty.
Toad says, go with
Um,
Batty, hit the street, blend in, GTFO in the straight shot. Jazz,
Yes.
which one?
Batty.
Okay.
Street. So street, but close to the alleys, but out towards the street where we can kind of have a clear
Meat
line of
Cakes, you've
sight.
been outvoted. The party is heading to the street.
Meat Cakes goes, fuck.
We're gonna listen to Delirious
Reloads
AI.
finger.
Great.
Reloads finger. Wished he had got the clip extension.
I'm not quite dead yet. It smells a little bit like almonds.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Party, you make it out. He does indeed seem to not be in a position to take another shot at you.
Whew.
You make it out and away and back to the Woodlawn Park District. You do not, Ghost Toad, you do not need to get to a hospital or anything. But healing is going to probably be something you want to do, which is take it very, very light. And I think you heal your constant body score per day. So whatever your body is, if you've got a 6, it'll take you 2 days to heal. I think it's body per
Skills.
day, as long as you stay very, very lightly moving.
Where do I see body?
It's in your main on your main screen.
attributes. Yeah,
Yeah, it's your main
your statistics.
Oh, there it is. So
Uh,
5.
Okay, so it'll
So
take you
2
2.5 days, 3 days. In 2 days, you'll get 10 of it back. Wound
Which
state.
is great that this whole thing isn't starting for another, 48 hours. So that
You'll be down
that is
2 hit
helpful.
points at the time of the heist.
yeah.
To stabilize the target, lightly wounded. Oh, it is a DV10, lightly wounded. It's fine. You've done that. As long as you spend the majority of each day taking it easy, doing light activity, you gain hit points equal to your body. Yep,
So eating lots of Jello and relaxing.
and
Playing
relax.
video games.
Recuperative Jello. It makes everything
There you
better.
go.
There we go.
Hot tea and green Jello. Boom.
There you go. With a little bit
When
All
you
right.
bring me hot tea, I'm totally burning my mouth, and I will trust you just a little bit less.
I mean, hot tea, like drinkable, not scorching. It's not freaking McDonald's lawsuit level.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna take it carefully, 'cause I don't know any better.
I will say, hey, it's hot.
How many times have you told me that?
I no longer just okay. So when I make food or drinks now, I wait like 5 minutes before I even let him know it's available, because otherwise I'll be like, "Look, this just came out of the pan, or this just came out of the oven." First thing is grab it. Oh, that's hot.
Sounds about
I
right.
don't even let him know anymore for like the first 5 minutes after it's done, just so it cools off a little bit. So because I know he's gonna immediately grab it and shove it in his face hole.
Mr. Goliath, man, that is a really cool redeem. I am going to
Aw.
figure out the mechanics of it offline. and let him know the mechanics of it offline, just because I want to weave it in a way that makes sense. But that is a really cool redeem. Hey, Toad, you're gonna like this.
Thanks, Mr. Goliath.
Actually, I'll reveal to you what he said it is, and I'll actually get you the mechanics and the item over the next 2 weeks. For Toad, invisibility / Toad armor augments. He gets the new augments that make him temporarily invisible or can make his skin more durable and turns green-brown like a toad.
Nice.
That's
So
cool, man.
I think what we're going to justify this as,
And
you go to a really sketchy Ripper dock
Right.
to get fixed up from this bullet hole in you.
Right.
And this really sketchy Ripper doc somehow talks you into being his experiment. You forgot to take
Oh,
Batty
okay.
with. You forgot to take Batty with you.
Right.
And
Well, she took me and just dropped me off because she's going to be busy, I guess.
and he.
I
talked
didn't even know you were
into being-
going.
He talked you into being his experiment.
I didn't know. I would not do that. I'd be like, hey, I would just. I figured I wouldn't. Nope, I would not do that. I know you're basically like a
That's really cool.
3-year-old,
Now,
and it comes to the
note-
world.
I'm gonna put this in the Discord chat to note disadvantage redeem for Toad still standing, because we haven't ran that disadvantage, so that's still going to be there next session. That disadvantage is still going to be
All
there
he
next
did
session.
was bleed, and if he had
All
a
he did was
disadvantage at bleeding,
right, right. Okay. So this was a really good session. Thank you guys for having a good session with me. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little demoralized a couple weeks ago. Just we didn't really get a whole lot done, but this went well. And
Except for the
I know
convoy
I
aspect.
said at the beginning of the session this is the last recon session, but we still have 2 days. There's still more stuff to do, and we actually had fun and make progress. The key is we
Yeah.
had fun and made progress. So I am not going to say no
Oh,
more prep. We will have another recon prep session. in
Yeah, we
2
have one.
weeks.
We have one more, or at least a part of a prep session because
Unless over the course of the next 2 weeks in Discord, you guys figure out all the things that are needed, which would be ideal. I would love to get to the heist in 2 weeks. If we want to figure all of these things out in Discord of just figuring things out, that would be great. But in 2 weeks from now, we might just have another recon session because this was fun. That being said, between now and 2 weeks from now, we've got several things going on. For example, tomorrow, check out my friend Merc Puppy, who's got his very, very first time ever GMing. He is GMing the Curse of Strahd, episode 4. Oh wait, it's not that anymore. Sorry, it was Curse of Strahd last time. This time it's just standard Curse of Strahd. Episode 4, entitled A New Hope. Our heroes have had their first taste of victory by retrieving the stolen bones and vanquished a hidden vampire threat. Word will spread quickly throughout the town of this incredible incident. Some will be joyful, some will be perturbed, and some may hear of this from outside Valaki. This Friday, join Simon the Cat and Rufus the Robot live for the next story, Echoes of Terra. They're heading back into the Enterprise era frontier to write a brand new episode of their original Star Trek series. Yes, the Scott Bakula season of Star Trek Enterprise. A writing duo must include 3 mandatory tropes. The warp core is about to blow! We're the only ship close enough. Planet uncannily like some version of Earth. Was that the Discord thing? Yeah, okay. How will this all be mashed together? Well, it isn't just Simon and Rufus, but also you in the writer's room. So tune in, share your ideas, and help us craft compelling new adventures. Don't miss the journey or the cookies. We are off over the weekend, and I don't think we have anything on Monday, but next Tuesday, we will have a return of the next episode of Dungeons & Dragons 5th Eds, the Ruin of Vecna, Reign of Vecna, the Fall of Vecna, something. We're gonna murder Vecna! And it's gonna be a lot of fun because we're in the sewers, and we just freed some water elementals, and the GM just did the best ever version of water elementals conversating. He's like, the water elementals talk to you. And they're saying things like this, and it was really fun to listen to the water elementals. That was great. Right? It was so much fun. But find out Eve of Ruin. That's it. Eve of Ruin. But find out what goes on after we accidentally use some high pressure systems to flood a bunch of cultists out of their hidey holes. So that was great. And with that, guys, we got a raid going. Get over there, support your local artists, support each other, be good to each other, right? Will Wheaton's first rule, don't be a dick. And with that, we love you. Good night.